Hello everyone, Praise-Go here, and welcome to another side project of Donkey Kong, the Game Boy version of the game. Now, some of you that are a little bit deeper into the the entirety of Mario's history, I should say, would know that Donkey Kong was originally on the NES, and you're right. But Donkey Kong also made its way on the Game Boy at one point, and you can see they actually made it with full color capabilities to be played in Game Boy Color. So it was actually kind of a bit ahead of its time, even though it could still be played on an original old gray, lime green scale Game Boy thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's stop faffing around and just get started with the game, eh? That old classic thing. Now, Donkey Kong the game itself, it's actually kind of an interesting beast. Well, you'll see as I play, but first off, go through the first level here. Well, the first couple levels, I think almost everybody knows this, because... Ah, dang it. Anybody who... die in the first level, I'm good at this. But no, anybody who's ever played, like, the original... Actually, anybody who's played Donkey Kong 64, since it recently came out on the Wii U Virtual Console, probably knows this game very well, too. Because it is actually a little bit more difficult than, well, it's a little difficult than it appears at first. But it's still simple nonetheless. But control-wise, it's actually really... Huh, I'm missing sound effects. Okay, whatever. But anyway, it's actually pretty simple, because A is jump, B is... Well, B is not used for anything right in this game. And let's see. Okay, you know what? I got this. Just climb to the top of this ladder and we're good. So far, like I said, not very hard. I don't know how long it's going to go. Also, she's supposed to be making a screeching sound every time she gets re-kidnapped. Well, it's no surprise I'm playing this on an emulator right now, though I do have an original copy of this game, and I also have... Oh, not yet. I do have an original copy of this game on Game Boy, and I do also own a Virtual Console copy of this as well, so don't worry, I'm playing legit. I own the game, don't worry. Yeah, that is really weird that that sound is not coming through. Oh well. It'll be a pet peeve mainly for me and for people who have played this before. But hey, we're on to the last level of the game already. All we gotta do now is just get over these last few little things. Now, unfortunately, the game's gonna loop after this, so maybe the video won't last very long. But yeah, hammers. Hammers are pretty simple. Just grab a hammer, hammer dudes. And now we have to wait for this to run out. Whenever it wants to run out, please. Thank you. Come up here, and there it is. Hey, we did it. We beat the game. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little... Nope. Sorry, to put a little clever ruse on you guys for those that haven't played the game yet. Donkey Kong in the Game Boy is vastly larger compared to its NES counterpart. So, we finished 4 levels, right? You know, we finished 4 levels. By the way, these little cutscenes in between, the game will actually teach you things you'll need to learn, or you'll need to know in order to advance through the game. Like using keys to open doors. But no, the game is vastly larger than its NES and arcade counterparts. Donkey Kong in the Game Boy not only has the original 4 levels, but also has another 96 levels stacked on top of it. Oh, it's big. And I'm planning on tackling a world per video. I mean, that was World 0 technically, but I'll keep World 1 in this video as well. But the general plan of the project is a world a video, maybe a world per 2 videos for some instances. But let's stop goofing around and actually do what we're supposed to do here. B is used to grab stuff. You can grab enemies and various scenery. Mario also has a plethora of moves. If you press down and A, you do a handstand. This can be used to block falling objects. I'm going through this rather quick too. If you manage to jump the second you hit the ground, once you do a handstand and press A again, you'll do a triple jump. Also, hammers can grossly affect enemies. If you want to, you can press up and B to throw a hammer and try and reuse it in another area. Now these items, I'm picking up the umbrella, the hat, the lock, and well, I guess it's the purse. I called it a lock a lot as a kid. Those 3 items, you can gather them all to do a bonus minigame. And what bonus minigame you get will differentiate depending upon the final number in your time when you beat the level. Evens get you this game, which I prefer, and odd numbers get you the roulette, which we will definitely see at some point throughout this game, because you do get forced into doing certain roulettes at one point. But there's actually one more special jump command that I haven't talked about that I'm going to be abusing the utter crap out of. Hold on first. If you basically do a quick turnaround and jump as Mario is skidding, Mario will do a backflip instead of just skidding. But it has to be pretty precise. Anyway, let's go ahead and press up on this trapeze, or wire, I guess you could say, not trapeze line, to do a power-up jump. Now this game is also very nice because it's got a timer built into it, meaning you can challenge yourself to times. Or you can challenge you and your own friends to see how fast you can each beat a level. Now the reason I'm kind of being very cautious about my movements is that Mario only has 1 hit. Oh, by the way, here's a slot machine. Mario cannot take any damage. If he takes damage at any point... Wow, I actually got 2 up. Fancy that. Mario can only get hit once throughout the entirety of a level. Or he can't even get hit once. But if he picks up the key, or any other item, it kind of acts like a safeguard to damage. Hold on, let me get rid of these, because even though they won't do anything, I don't think we want them sitting around. Anyway, enemy pick up, enemy throw, because I know that enemy is a trash can. But yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, the electricity. I gotta watch out for that. But yeah, Mario takes... Unless he's holding a key, almost everything is a one-shot kill. Even then, it's not... Even then, while he's holding the key, if he gets hit by something, you know, he'll just drop the key and get stunned. But even then, there's still some things that can one-shot him. Electricity is the big one. Anyway, occasionally we'll have these Donkey Kong levels, where you go through an obstacle course where Donkey Kong is messing with terrain. Now for this one, if you want to get through safe, do the handstand I taught you how to do a little bit ago. Anything that falls on you will just bounce right off. Yep, crap. Also, he does a shockwave effect that knocks you off ladders, so get moving and get moving fast. All you gotta do is make sure you jump. Now I'm gonna do some quick ladder climbing techniques here to get through. Oh crap! Gonna drop a majority of stuff on my head here. Okay, we're good. We're in the clear. But yeah, a quick ladder falling technique is basically once you get on a ladder, press A, it'll cause you to let go of the ladder and you'll fall down. Anyway, there we go. So this whole well, actually 2 things here. This whole live system, how it works for your time is the faster you move, the more total time you got, which attributes to life you get. So for every 100 time units you have left over at the end of a level, attributes to a life. And the remainder also is a life. So you could have well, for example, if I had 401 time, I would actually get the full 5 lives still. So keep that in mind. Also, that mechanic that was just shown in that cutscene, that's basically, well, that is more or less a big chunk of what we'll use for puzzle solving in this game. Bridges that we can create by touching these bricks. Now, while you're in this mode, time's frozen. You can move around as you wish. Do whatever you want. You can go run to the bathroom if you really need to. But what you want to do is you just want to make yourself a platform that you can reliably get yourself across without getting hurt. And you can also but yeah, these things are also on a timer. So what you can do is you can grab another bridge like that, and yeah, make yourself another bridge. Lost my train of thought again. You can make yourself another bridge to extend the lifetime of the previous bridge you made. So it resets the timer that they're set on, but it's much like a pause switch where it'll play a little jingle. Oh, hey, ladders. It'll play a little jingle to just tell you about roughly about how much time you have before it goes away. Go, 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 go. Oh, my. But yeah, it'll play a little jingle like that. They'll say, hey, you got roughly this much time to beat it. Let's see, don't want to fall too far. There we go. But yeah, yeah, I've been saying that like 5 times now. It'll play a little jingle just to tell you roughly how long you have before the bridge will run out. And basically when the music gets really panicked, it'll be like, hey, your bridge's about to die. Ooh, sorry, shut the door too. If you move fast enough through a level, Mario will shut the door. That's basically like the, hey, you beat par time kind of thing. Even though beating par time gets you nothing spectacular, so. Now there are some levels where I will abuse certain aesthetics. Dang it, I can't backflip that high. But you also gotta be clever with some things, with some aspects of levels. As of right here, we can't go down on the right because the elevators are going up. And, well, that. But you can also make ladders that will allow you to pass through platforms. Like that, like so. Oh, wait. Gotta turn this one on now quick. You know, we'll make the bridge like that. Now, a lot of stuff with bonus items I'm not going to go for. The purse, the umbrella, and the hat, I'm not going to go for it. Excuse me. I'm not going to go for it because, yes, they get you a bonus game, but lives aren't really an issue. At least for me, it's not. I mean, if you want to go for it, go for them, but I'm going to at least show you where they are on the map, but I'm not going to initially go for them. Anyway, handstands can flip over barrels, which you can take up the DK and throw in his face. Do not give DK a surprise hug. DK will pretty much just grab you by the head and toss you like a ragdoll. But anyway, 3 hits on most of these fights and he's done. Hi, monkey. But it's not over after that, because he'll go upwards, because he'll move onwards to a new area. Oh, we're already through the first world. That was actually really quick. I didn't even finish talking about stuff. But there's this new concept coming up in the next world, which is switches. Both you and DK do get switches to mess around with in almost every level now. But yeah, the lives thing, like I said, not too worried about lives because I just got 6 lives here. From the time we went from the start of this video having, well, I lost a life too. I was at 5 and I lost 1. We were at 4 lives when we started. And now at the end of the video, I'm already at 26, meaning I net gained 22 lives. Lives aren't an issue. I can guarantee you I will max out the lives before we get to the last showdown. But anyway, with the big city claimed, we can save, and we will transfer our way over to a new land. What land is this? The forest. And some worlds are bigger than others. Some worlds will have 16 levels, some worlds will only have 8. So keep that in mind. But that's going to be my time for today. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong 94, or Donkey Kong World as it's sometimes referred to. And I hope to see you back here next time when we'll tackle the forest. Take care, everyone.